15. 기타 구문.
Type 40.
심리, 감정, 확신, 인지, 평가 등을 나타내는 상황과 관련된 형용사다. 전치사고, to 부정사, 분사, 대절을 보충어구나 내포절로 취하는 경우.
I was sure of her innocence. They were afraid of leaving the house. They were terribly worried about you. She was awfully bad at mathematics. He was aghast at the terrible sight. Mary is fond of Tom. We are anxious for him to return home safe. John is likely to leave. He was splendid to wait. I shall be pleased to comply with your request. I am unable to answer your question. The room is hard to heat. The question is difficult to answer. He is late coming. I'm busy getting the house redecorated. When we arrived at the port, we were not long clearing the docks. This book is well worth reading. I'm amazed that he should get the post. The woman was not aware that he is pulling her leg. He was confident that he would win the game. I was doubtful as to whether I should stay. He is careful about what he does with his money. Type 41.
전치사 구문.
The 2 eggs are for you. The drinks are for the journey. The machine is out of order. If fruit prices are higher, it's because of the bad harvest. Transport to the mainland is by ferry. The painting was by an unknown artist. John's main interest is in sports. Jack and Nora are with me. The buildings are under construction. The main event will be at 9. The fire lasts for 2 hours. He lives in China. He walked for 10 miles. The owner of the cat let it out. They lived in 19th century. His house is near the station. The only hope lies in a change of awareness. Type 42.
원래 목적어인 것을 주어로 취해서 대상의 속성을 나타내는 동사.
The actress photographs well. His book reads well. This book sells well. Oranges are selling cheaply today. The car drives easily. The door unlocks easily. These shirts iron easily. The bottle breaks easily. This meat cuts surprisingly easily. She doesn't frighten easily. Meat will not keep long in hot weather. The door opens slowly. The cake cooked slowly. Type 43.
부대 상황을 나타내는 어구를 보충어로 가지는 동사.
Mary came back sick. The snow was falling pretty thick. She fell down unconscious. He returned home wounded. He returned satisfied. His remark passed unnoticed. He sat surrounded by his children. He stood there surprised at the scene. Jane stood there looking at the moon. They stood talking about what should be done. She left unnoticed. He sat reading a book. Mr. Smith sat chatting with his friends in the waiting room. He lay bleeding on the asphalt. Type 44.
대오 구문.
There is a cat. There must be something wrong. There was a first-year student sick. There are two cats fighting under the bed. There has been a man shot by the bed. There is a man in the room. There is no tea left in the pot. There was a big fire last night. There is a long story behind his being a teacher of Vietnam. There rose in his imagination grand visions of a world empire. There may come a time when the West nations will be less fortunate. There happened a mysterious incident last night. There appeared no solutions to this problem in the journal in any theory. Not long after this, there occurred a sudden revolution in public taste. There entered a strange little man. There resulted a big discrepancy between their testimony and ours. There is likely to be someone in the garden. In this room, there used to be a fireplace. There is certain to be some grumbling at the office. There seems to be likely to be a man in the room. There is something about her that I really don't understand. Type 45.
주어와 관련된 행위의 결과를 보충어로 가지는 동사.
Sam cried his eyes out. The dog barked itself hoarse. He sneezed his handkerchief soggy. The kids laughed themselves into a frenzy. Beth shouted herself hoarse. The tourists walked their shoes ragged.